Should I tell that one?
Yeah. Okay, we're ready. Starting. Hello, everyone. Hey, this is story time 2 with Richard. Uh, with little Richard. But yeah. Uh, I know this is like 2 minutes after my last stream story time, but we're actually gonna do like a longer game, so we can do more stories.
Yeah. Do you want me to start off?
Let's do infiltration. Let's get in our game
Answer.
before we tell the stories, because then we're gonna get off track and we're not even gonna be playing games while we're telling our stories.
Okay. Alright.
Excuse me.
What are you doing?
I'm eating pickles. Like, just pickles, and that's it.
Well, where's the...
Unscare, Unrogue One.
Yeah, where's like all modes?
Remember square? Hit square on it.
Uh, no, I mean like, I don't see infiltration or anything.
Dude, it's like, it's the fifth one. It's the final one.
Um, oh, never mind. I'm dumb. Alright, 3, 2, 1, go.
It's working.
Okay. You guys want to hear my recorder skills?
Play away, man.
No, I'm just kidding. It's too bad. I forgot how to play all my songs, so I just like
I'd probably get copyright
screw
for
around.
doing it, but like, yeah, I know how to play some songs. Well, I
Songs.
I
I mean,
taught
you
people.
can't get copyright because you're doing it.
Yeah, technically. You know, I taught people how to play steel DRE on the piano.
Do you think we could do like both of us like do like one more like regular story and then we could go into like scary stories, creepy stories?
Yeah.
You're gonna have to start it off because I don't like have that many.
Alright, all of my scary stories were just like mad hallucinations, but let's see. Anyway, I can start off with saying that back when I was like, I don't know, like 7 years old, I um I used to like get scared a lot and stuff, and you know, often I was paranoid. Very often I was paranoid, and you know, one morning I woke up and I saw like two weird scaly creatures just walking through my yard. Of course, none of it was real. I have no idea what it symbolizes in my mind, but anyway, you know, I've seen them throughout my life, and you know, just I glanced out the window. That's how I saw the scaly creature, but I looked out, and they were just like they looked like they were looking for something, and mm, you know, one of them turned in my direction, and with what information I've gathered on the body language, I assume he had spotted me, and you know, well, it was obvious that he spotted me because he, because when I turned back in the room, he was he was there. He was right in front of me, and you know, you know, I screamed and screamed, but it was almost as if no one had heard me. And, you know, nobody. It seemed like nobody was there, but everyone was right in front of me. They never heard me screaming or nothing. You know, I just don't know what it was precisely.
Was it sleep paralysis?
But yeah, that's the only conclusion I've came to.
Yeah, but
As,
like, how
as
did
of
you get out of your bed?
I
Or
wasn't
did you even
I
get?
wasn't I wasn't even in my bed. You know, that's the only conclusion I can give myself.
Yeah, I
Hoping
don't
that
really have anything.
that is precisely what it is.
You never know
Because
though.
sometimes it all just seems too real to me. You know, I actually feel like that was a real experience, and that, it wasn't just like, hallucination or sleep paralysis. I really want to feel like, I really want to feel that way because, you know, you can't have something that tragic, or that horrifying happen to you unless it's actually real.
Yeah, that's actually pretty creepy, I'm not gonna lie.
Now remember, that was in my
Uh,
house. I was at my grandma's house. My grandma's house at the top window.
it's crazy though.
Yeah, to this day, it still haunts me, the fact that I see those creatures every once in a while. Even at this age, I see them. It sounds like I'm drinking like water or something, but in reality, I'm just drinking pickle juice. Okay, what's your story? What are your origins?
Erogens. Yeah, I didn't mean to joke there and stuff. Do you get, do you ever have like dreams of falling?
Falling, like metaphorically falling, or
No, I mean
what kind
like,
of falling are we talking about?
not falling in love, like actually like falling off like a
No,
building or
I mean
something.
like metaphorically falling, like, you know, falling into trouble.
No, like physically falling off a building.
Mm, not off a building. Now, my kind of dreams are like metaphorically falling, but yours are physically. Yeah, I am disruptor. No, I don't know. Yeah, but yeah. Tell your story anyway. This seems very interesting.
Um, it's very weird. I don't think anybody will understand it except for me. I don't know if anybody else has had this dream, but I think it's like
Yeah.
some like, alright, so it started off as like, we were like, I was like with like these random people, but I was still like my regular age. I wasn't like older or younger. I was the same like person, but um, so we were in this like a camp type thing,
Mhm.
and like
Yes.
we were up in the sky, and there was these like rails like
Interesting.
that. Here, I'll give you an example. You see me over here?
Mhm.
Alright, so it's these type of like stairs and rails, like
Yeah.
walkways, and like extremely high up in the sky,
Mhm.
and then all of a sudden I just like fall through the earth. Well, I fall through like the floors.
So basically, Battlefield 1 glitches.
Glitch. Yes. I had Battlefield 1 glitch in real life. Well, dream. And I kept falling, and then I reappeared in this like grass, like water type place. I
Mhm.
don't really know. From one angle it looked like
But,
grass, and then from
oh
another
God.
angle it looked like water.
Yeah.
So, like, um, and then I see all these people like ice skating on the water, which is kind of weird. See,
Mm.
this dream is kind of trippy.
Okay, so
So these people are like skating on the water,
okay,
and then
so
at
so I'm trying to like chart out some sort of symbolism behind it. And when you say people skating on water, I think of people walking on water. When I think of people walking on water, I think it's sort of like some sort of godlike human, right?
no, it was like skating,
I know, but
and then I started.
it seems like some sort of godlike human, like you know, some sort of calling, maybe.
No, I've had the dream many times, but one time when I had the dream, I had this like weird ending. We were in this like building on the beach, right? And then like all these dead whales, uh, like, uh, they were on like the shore,
Mm-hmm.
and then everyone was like looking at them, and then like we went, and then there was like this boat that was like doing their what was it? I guess we were like honking. Well, that's what it sounded. That's what it sounded like.
Hmm. Interesting.
And then like we all went back inside, and then I look, and then there was a whale inside of the building. So kind of
So some
weird.
sort of like resurrection. Okay, so what I'm gathering is that like okay, so you have like this godlike human figure, which is the people skating, and then like death. What I'm seeing is what I'm seeing in my mind is a bunch of dead whales. So that obviously symbolizes death, and you know the boat seems like it's calling it, or like sort of making its judgments by the horns. And then what I also hear is that um there is an alive whale in your house. When you said that there is so many dead whales on the shore, I was thinking that it's like some sort of godlike human figure being resurrected while also showing that there is some sort of judgment to give you resurrection after you die. And I think it's some sort of like life, uh, you know, some sort of lesson that's being taught to you somehow. It's it's basically telling you that your future could end up like that, and that you always have to be careful for scenarios that could, make your life just miserable. I mean,
Yeah, but there's still more though.
that's what I'm getting from it though.
All right, but there's still more. So then like we go back outside, and now there's like giant squids, like colossal squids,
Mhm.
on the shore, and all the whales are gone. And then you go back inside again, and there's another colossal squid that took the place of the whale that's inside the building. And then I think that's where the dream ended.
You know, that sounds like that sounds like some sort of belief system to me. It sounds like that there was one belief to begin with, and that was the resurrection of some sort of creature, and then there comes the colossal squids, and they're almost like replacing that religion that's forming in your mind, and that's what I can tell from that.
All fighters, we are under rebel attack and the shield gate is open. Target the U-Wing troop carriers.
Uh,
They cannot be allowed to make it to Scarif's surface.
any other stories you would like to share?
Um, I think I could stir up. I think I like try to remember one. Uh, I'll try to think of another one while maybe you can like. Do you have another one?
yeah,
We do not have time for this distraction. Do not
you know, I
let
had
those
a
shield
dream.
gates
It
mark
was
our
about
defenses.
some sort of
Deal with them.
crow-like creature. It was. Oh no, no, no. She. You know, I was.
Rebel U-wing gunship
One day I
activated.
was.
The shield
You
gates
know, it's a
are
dream,
heading for
really, but
Rebel surface.
I was visited by some sort of peasants. At that time I believed it was like, you know, family just reaching out to me, and as soon as I reached out to, like, you know,
A number
grab
of rebel
hands,
U-wings have
you
made
know,
it past the shield
like
gates.
the memory of
We
them, it
suspect they
just
are carrying
faded
strikes
away, and
intent on wrecking our operations here on
and
Scanlan.
it slowly just
Imperial
turned
troops,
into
I
this
want you to hunt them down
ugly,
and
very, a
eliminate the
very
threat.
ugly creature, and it was laughing as if I was a fool to do that, and you know, I thought that was some sort of oppression that could be taking over my life, and you know, I was realizing that,
The rebels have rigged one of our
you know,
cargo ships to float.
not all,
Neutralize their explosives.
you know, I realized that there is such thing as life after death, in that, um, I realized that there's, you know, there's a presence in all, in, you know, all places that you live in, and that it's never to be taken as a joke, and, uh, you know that
I see heroin boosts.
you're never, you're never a fool
Director Orson Krennic will provide
to
support
believe that
during
your
this mission.
family can still be alive somewhere else. You know, that was like, that was a demon that I had in myself at that time. And I just couldn't conquer it.
Him with that Race of the Empire. Wrath.
Mark disarmed. Our cargo ship is secure.
Oh, Avengers, have you ever had a dream of the Ting?
Nah,
Not like, no, like, not like the actual thing that happened, but like, not exactly, but
of like the same scenario though, right?
yes.
Mm. No, that's a once in a lifetime moment that you never get to miss out on.
Scanners indicate
That
that the
you,
rebels have
that
taken
some
control
people,
of a
it's,
landing zone
you know,
and
to me it was
retreating
like
one
some
of our
sort of
cargo ships.
paradise, honestly.
Disarm those explosives.
You know, it's, now this sounds ironic, but it's almost as if it's like its own place where I can just roam around and discover
Stuff.
certain parts of me, at least. You know, and it also led me to discover that I don't like
Explosive
those
deactivated.
kind of things.
Good work.
You know, and that life isn't just about life, death, and reproducing before you die. It's about the
You gotta
moments that are
explore life
experienced.
besides that.
Mm.
You gotta
Explore
explore other
certain
things.
parts.
Device disarmed.
I think I have another story.
Life's all about the memories.
Yeah, bitch. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, did you ever have like an extremely like long dream?
Nah. My family never go to sleep. They was waking up.
The longest one I ever had was probably the one like with the squids and the whales. That one.
Mm.
I don't remember all the little small details, but like,
You
you
know
know.
what what I believe is that your dreams are just symbols of, you know, your conscience and what's happening in your conscience. Like, you know, and like certain things, like the whales and the squids, they're symbols that they're like they symbolize something of a bigger picture than what it is, more than just squids and whales and people skating on water. You have to believe that, to know that there's something more than just those symbols, and you have to know what they mean to shape what you are, and your conscience is already shaped like that. You just need to like discover that that's with you.
I'm gonna play Crash.
Okay. Yep. Okay. Oh, are you sure you don't want to play Crash? Then you know you have to believe that there is a bigger picture in your life.
Trying to sabotage one of our cargo
Hold
ships.
on.
Find
I,
and disarm their
oh,
bomb.
hold on. You're there. What?
We are picking up an explosive device on one of our cargo ships. Locate that bomb and shut it down.
Bro, is this dude blind? Alright. Are you there, Richard? Alright, hold on. Let me do something real quick. Here you go. Just. Alright, here we go. Oh, hold on. Let me take a second to get enable the comments. Nope. Nope. Come on. Alright. That came at a giant sacrifice. Okay. Okay,
I mean, to be honest,
I'll be sure to check it out. Yeah. But anyway, what were you speaking? Or what were you saying?
yeah, I just like this didn't like this wasn't really like a scary story. It was kind of like dreams, but I think I could get like a scary story. But yeah, I don't really remember it,
Tap into
but
a rebel broadcast. They have rigged one of our cargo ships to blow. You need to shut them down.
actually, I never had any like really Oh, never mind. I have a scary story. I mean, it has something to do with the police, but it's not the police that scared me.
Those explosives are about to go off. Disarm them immediately.
You wanna hear it?
Okay, first of all, those aren't called police. They're called pigs. Okay, let's refer
They
to
have
them as
destroyed one of our
pigs.
cargo ships. I want these rebels dealt with.
Okay, that's our new terminology for them. Because people may or may not know this, but I have a strong disliking for those people. So, yes, haters can
Alright.
say whatever.
Alright, so Um, so it was just like a regular Saturday.
Mhm.
You know, I was on my bed watching TV, watching some YouTube, and then I walked into the kitchen and my dad was cooking like breakfast for us, and I just asked him what he's cooking, and then he said like eggs and stuff, and then I went back in my room, and then like 10 minutes after I went back in my room, I heard like 2 loud bangs on the front door,
Yes.
and at first um I didn't expect anyone to uh I didn't expect anyone to like knock on our door because it was so early. It was like 8 o'clock, so I mean 7 o'clock, and
Hold on.
no, yeah. I guess I could just tell this rest of the story. Make sure it's late.
The rebels have been stopped. Finish them off.
Avengers. Avengers.
Okay. I'm back. So yeah. Anyway, where were you? What were you speaking on?
Okay, so I heard like 2 loud bangs on the front door, but I didn't expect anyone to like knock on the door so early, so I was confused. So I got up, went to the kitchen, and asked my dad, like, did you see who it was? And he said, I don't know. So we both agreed to check it out. So we slowly like crept over like to like a position so we could look at the door without being like, so we could look at the door, and my dad saw the pigs first, so and then he like told me about it. So I was confused, right?
Mhm.
And then I heard them like yell, "Open up!" So then my dad revealed himself and then said, "Okay, I'm opening the door." So he went downstairs and opened the front door, and then they told him to go back upstairs and like just stand there, and I like stayed right next to him, and then like they went room by room, like they checked every single room, the attic, our basement, and they said that after they checked all of the rooms, they said that there could possibly be somebody in your house. I felt my heart drop, skip a few beats when they said that. So, out of curiosity, I asked how long. They said 3 or 4 days. But my dad stepped in and asked, like, how did this happen? And it took a second for the pig to respond, so, and then he said, we got a report from, one of the local neighbors that, saw some, sketchy person, like, walk into your backyard around, like, 1 a.m. And then, they didn't, like, after that, like, they did one more search of the house, and they said it's all clear. And then I asked, like, where could have gone? And they asked, we don't know. But, that's about it, but,
Dude, there's like 3 people who missed hitting that guy
yeah.
when you play with the team of retards.
But I couldn't get a minute of sleep that night knowing that there was, like, possibly somebody in our house.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah, I'd understand that feeling as well. Except I never had that feeling.
but, to this day, I still have that paranoid that someone could still be, like, hiding in our house somewhere. But,
I'm sorry, but you kind of sound like Mr. Nightmare right now.
yeah.
Like using those
No, I'm
to this
serious,
day
though.
techniques. Yeah,
No, I'm serious, though.
I understand.
Why do you have to snitch, bro? Just called me out. No, I don't really care.
No, I'm saying you're using like similar techniques that are found as common within, or that are commonly found in Mr. Nightmare videos.
If it makes the stories better.
Yeah. I'm not hating on
Alright,
the fact
anyways.
that you're using this.
Alright, anyway, so, yeah, but eventually they caught the guy, but, like, you know, I was still kind of paranoid. Yeah, got it. You got any stories?
I can't
I actually
tell.
made a project on that story. I had the full story, but I just made it a little bit shorter than this. I mean, I didn't want to, like, take too much time. I mean, I still took a while, but, like, it would have been it was way shorter than, like, me reading the actual, like, whole, like, script of it.
Well, as I said, the more the merrier, man.
Well, I don't have the project on me right now. Well, I don't have, like, the, writing piece on me. But I think I might find it and tell you, like, the full story. I might, if I have the urge to, like, well, if I have the, yeah. It's only if I really want to, but maybe, like, some other day. Some other day.
It's the experiences in life that give you the wisdom that you have now in life. It's all the experiences.
Yeah, man. That's it.
Alright, everyone. I hope you did enjoy story time. And I'll see you out in the next one. Bye!